Okay. Now let's quickly add an animation to this banner page, and then we'll see how we can navigate to the expanded page after that. All right, so just let me take a very quick example here. Let me add a div, and I'm going to use the quick mode to create a very simple animation. Okay, let me turn this back. All right, now let's just quickly play it to make sure that it works as intended, and it does. Okay, now let me also bring the tap area on top of this of the entire stage, and at this point the div actually is on top of the tap area, so I'm going to send that back, or bring the tap area forward. Okay, now as we've pre-configured the tap area to navigate to the expanded state of the ad. So let's quickly preview to make sure that is indeed the case. So I'm going to click on preview, and that brings up the ad in the browser. And let me quickly check here to make sure that yes, it is indeed the case. It takes us to the expanded page. And again, in the expanded page, we have the tap area right at the top right corner, which brings us back to the banner page. All right, so far so good. So let's now quickly move on to the expanded page, and let's quickly add a video component here. So I'm going to use the tag tool and drag a video element. And set the property of the element, which is the properties of the element, autoplay, well, controls, and as a source, I'm going to pick okay. Also add a close button here instead of behind the tap area. So we let me drag and drop the close icon, so I can drag it onto the stage and move it exactly where I want it to. And the tap area, I can now place the tap area on top of it. Now, since we want the tap area to be the one that takes the user click, I am going to bring that forward. Okay, and also change the color of the tap area to white. Now let's quickly preview to make sure we have the behavior that we wanted. So we see the animation from the banner page, and we click on the tap area to move to the expanded page where we see the video. The video plays, and we do hear the sound of the video plays, and on click off, so even when the video is playing, we wanted to make sure that clicking the close button brings us back to the banner page. So let's make sure that is the case. That's indeed the case. The other thing that I wanted to point out is that all the metrics for the video, such as the user clicked on the video to play it or paused it, the amount of time viewed, all these metrics are automatically reported back to the DoubleClick Studio, and when eventually we'll see that when the ad is published, you would see that the metrics are automatically getting reported in the platform. One other thing I wanted to quickly point out is that if the video is playing, you could click close to actually pause the video. Now let's go back to the designer again. I'm going to replace the video this time with a YouTube player. Again, for that, I'm going to go back to the components gallery. I'm going to take a video YouTube player. Yeah, let me just quickly copy the URL of the YouTube video, and let's go ahead and configure it. Okay, and controls to show. Got it. Now let's go ahead and quickly preview again to make sure we have the YouTube video in the expanded state of the ad. Okay, very good. Now again, even with the YouTube video, the metrics are reported back, whether it's the play, pause, or the amount of time taken, viewed. All this is automatically reported back.